hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be doing the reading for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates with you. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. Maybe watch your other planetary placements, rising sign, cusp energy, and see how that, works for you. I do use profanity and talk about adult things, so if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or just don't appreciate that kind of language, respectfully, you can sign off now. Otherwise, we're going to be getting into Leo's energy. I'm going to be starting with my Chakra Insight Oracle. Leo, just to get a feel for what the universe is focusing on in your healing. And then I'm going to use my Vice Versa Tarot to kind of give you some insight on how the universe is going to help you heal that. And then I'm going to pull some guidance cards for you at the end. I'm going to pull my Sacred Rebel Oracle and my Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle. All right, so Leo. I just got done Cancer. So Leo. Self-esteem. We are working on confidence in the solar plexus chakra. It is your season. This is kind of like a sun card. I'm feeling, confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride. I'm hearing you deserve happiness, Leo. You deserve happiness. Wear that golden color. Wear that golden energy. Yeah, Leo is learning the true value that they possess, and they're gaining confidence in it. All right. Let's get some insight. Let's get some insight for Leo. How is the universe going to unfold the healing of that energy for August? How is the universe going to unfold this energy, this healing for Leo? One more shuffle. And these just shot out. All right. Got all masculines on the cards. So listen. I'm going to put these back in the deck, but I've got the King of Pentacles with the Magician reversed, the Knight of Coins reversed, and the Ten of Swords. So listen. If you're a masculine energy watching this Leo read, or if you're cross-watching for a masculine, right? Or if you're just a Leo female who's dealing with a masculine, then this is for you. I feel like this person is their King of Pentacles energy. I feel like they might be a little bit, I don't want to say stingy with their finances, but they're like, I worked hard for it and I earned it. What did you do for your money, kind of thing. This person works really, really hard, and he don't just give his coin to anybody. And I think they're manifesting something, and I don't know, especially in the love department, and I don't know if they know for sure if they want to invest or not. And I feel like if they're being overly cautious about that energy, they could kind of stab themselves in the back and self-betray. So just know that. If you're dealing with a masculine who takes his money seriously and he earned that shit, you know what I mean? Or if that's just your mentality, like being overly cautious about money matters might interfere with what you're trying to manifest from the heart space. Just keep that in mind. Don't worry about the money. Don't be super, super, super cautious, because you'll end up betraying yourself in the end. All right. So Leo, what is actually going on for August? What insight into the unfolding of the events? Oh, you're the yin and my yang. Someone's working really hard. card just flashed. What was it? Star. All right, clarify the Ten of Cups. Someone's shooting for emotional fulfillment. Someone is shooting for the dream come true. They're shooting for the cup of all cups. I feel like they're putting the finishing touches on getting out of a soul contract that was against their highest good at the beginning of the month. So someone is literally working on the dream come true with someone else. There might have been a third-party situation, but it's a soul contract that's ending that was not in the highest good. All right, so just know that. If that's going on in the background and you can't see it, then just know that. Clarify the Lovers for me, please. The Emperor on the back side. This Emperor here on this face, this is the front side. And you can see all of his armor, right? He's very protected in all of his armor. But on this side, he's got the sun at his back. That's the authentic path. He's got these moon cycles there. And he's got fire and what looks like kyanite. It does look like a huge brick of kyanite, which is awesome for the third eye chakra. It resonates and heals the root chakra. And it's also an expressive stone with the throat chakra. So the universe is quite literally, what I'm getting with this energy, choosing, right? Because the Lover's card's originally the choice card. The choice card. I think that the masculine energy is choosing to lay the armor down, to use his third eye and what he's seeing and what he wants to manifest and not being afraid of it. Right, and not being afraid of it, to take that divine fire, right, that inspiration for the dream and actually move forward with it. So I think if you're dealing with a masculine, just know they've chosen the authentic path. All right, the masculine's chosen the authentic path. I think they're putting the finishing touches on getting out of an old karmic situation, and they're choosing to move forward with the divine path. Now the Ten of Wands, right? The Ten of Wands comes back up, so there's a lot of heavy burdens on their back. I think they're working on a lot of things, because I think they want to give back. They want to give back. You know, the Six of Coins on this face is about giving. It's about being able to receive from someone you have given a lot to prior. And if you've been a taker, this is about giving this time, right? So that somebody else can receive. And with the Page of Cups in the reverse on the back side. Oh, I just got flashed because I got the card yesterday from the Oracle of the Mermaids deck. The Homeland card with the turtles, and if you go back into the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, the Treasure Island, it has a turtle with the treasure on their back. I feel like whatever this masculine is bringing, or whatever this energy, right, this person is bringing that wants to give back to you, despite the fact that they're weighed down with a lot of extra shit, I think all they want to do is give to you, and it just might be slow coming. It just might be a little slow coming, but it's coming nonetheless. And then we get the Star card, which is healing energy, right? The Star is healing. And it's definitely a wish granted. What is the wish granted? Yeah, new beginning, possibly with a Cancer moving forward. What's healing? Someone's taking a leap of faith moving forward. Hardcore. I mean, these are two major arcana. Aries energy, Cancer energy, fire and water. I'm hearing like the healing, the divine balance, the yin and yang. I feel like whatever it was before, I feel like if there was an energy that was giving and an energy that was taking, it's completely being reversed in order to heal now. And I think someone is moving forward that full speed ahead. Like they know. I feel like someone knows. Clarify the Nine of Cups for me. Yeah, the masculine energy, in order to get this wish fulfilled, right? Because the Nine of Cups here is the feminine, but the Nine of Cups here is the masculine. I think because usually he's kind of like a smug motherfucker when I read this card, but I'm actually kind of getting like he's proud of himself. I feel like that masculine energy is actually really proud of himself, that he has all those 9 cups lined up, the wish is there, he's cutting through the illusion. And the full moon's here, so by that time in August, it'll probably be around the time of the full moon, which is about halfway through the month. All right, so all of this other stuff is probably going to happen relatively early. I think by the time the full moon, at least by the time it passes, you're going to see major communication shifts with someone. And I think they're going to be really proud of themselves for it. Now the 8 of Swords comes out after that, so clarify the 8 of Swords for me, please, Spirit. The King of Wands. I think the feminine might not realize just how invested the masculine is. I don't think they can believe it. I think that, you know, they're in this mindset, the feminine, you know, if you're a feminine watching this, might be in this mindset that like maybe the masculine would never change, and he totally did. And he totally did. Clarify the 4 of Swords for me. Clarify the 4 of Swords. What's going on with that energy? Give me a card for the 4 of Swords. All right. 4 of Swords got clarified by the Tower. Listen. Everything is burning back there, okay? This wise man is sitting and he's relaxed in his castle despite the fact that the world is burning around him. And I do quite literally feel like things are burning around him. All right, at the end of August, Leo. Really, we've got the 10 of coins on top with the victory of the 6 of wands on bottom, but it's a hard-fought win, and it's almost like you're asking the divine if you're allowed to receive your blessing, if you're allowed to receive your dream come true. Like, you don't know if you're allowed to receive it or not. And I think by the time the end of the month comes, I feel like you have no choice but to receive the blessing. Give me another clarifier, please, for the 4 of Swords and the Tower, please. What is it? What's the realization? Yeah, nothing is stopping you from the two of Cups with this 5 of Cups in the reverse. So we got double 5s, except inner conflict. The only thing stopping it from happening, whatever it is inner conflict. So I think that's the realization. I think when, at the end of the day, being trapped in the mind, knowing that you can cut through the illusion, knowing that you can manifest your wish come true. I mean, you got both wish cards. You're manifesting a new beginning. You know, I think you might be a little worried initially that maybe you might have fucked up. I think it goes back to this energy, this finishing touches on what could possibly be like a third party or a separate circumstance outside of a dynamic that was deceiving to the self, because it starts off with the Ten of Cups, and someone chose to be in their higher masculine energy. Someone's choosing to give back, and they know it's slow coming. They know the healing is there. Their forward movement, the wishes are coming true. There's action being taken in order to cut through the illusions and all of this stuff. And I feel like someone might be wondering if it's really going to happen or not. But the fact of the matter is that vibration is not in alignment with what you want, right? Wondering if it's real or wondering if it's going to go away is not in alignment with keeping it. So I would truly inspire yourself out of that mental prison, just as a heads up in advance. Because like I said, at the beginning when I started pulling cards, we had the King of Pentacles come out with the Ten of Swords. Like someone might actually betray themselves being stuck in their head, or worried about money if they're taking on that role of being like a sole provider, or whatever the case may be. And I think that the world might be burning down around them, and they're like, did I see this clearly? Did I see this clearly? Because it's the Two of Cups, but they're conflicted. They don't like that situation. Like, even though it's okay for them to give back, because I do feel like someone wants to give back, they don't want to be like the permanent giver. You know what I mean? Like, they want to make sure that it's still balanced in the future. That it's not all one way from here on out. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to make sure that whatever they're investing in is also investing in them the same way. And if they're money-minded, then their partner also must be money-minded, because I don't feel like that this person or individual that you're dealing with, it might be you, take it how it resonates. I don't feel like this person likes feeling like the sugar mama or the sugar daddy. You know what I mean? They like knowing that their partner is on equal keel with them. You know what I mean? Equal keel. So, guidance, right? Let's get some guidance. Sacred Rebel Oracle for Leo. What guidance can Divine give Leo for the month of August in order to make this healing most effective and efficient? Because you know what I mean? It's all about self-esteem. It is all about self-esteem right here. Like, what are you worth? What is your value? What do you deserve? What have you earned? And claim that. And claim that. Like, you deserve it. You might not like being a sugar mama or a sugar daddy, but you got to be confident in your partner that they're not using you like maybe previous partners have. Like, it's a new partner. It's not an old partner, and it doesn't have to be an old pattern. Just remember that. You're not sinking back into an old pattern. Yeah, this is someone who's dealing with insecurity issues and not wanting to I'm hearing someone just does not want to be used. I feel like they were used before, and they just don't want to be used again. And so they're very nervous. They're very nervous when they go into something, and even though it's a new person or a new circumstance, it's an old pattern that they're seeing again, and it's triggering. It's triggering. So be very aware of that, Leo. Be very aware of that. What card in the highest good? No, not that one. What card in the highest good, Spirit, does Leo need to receive for the month of August? Softly, softly, the tender touch. Look at that card. She's got tears running down her face. She's holding that crystal light energy. She's got the lotus on her crown. Her third eye is lit. this card. The feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now. When we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal, it is time to work smarter rather than harder. This is the way of the feminine wisdom. However, a cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We are generally taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we can in order to create. It's about inviting what we wish for to come into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is manifestation by invitation rather than will or force. See, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, like if you're dealing with a partner or a masculine energy that's used to the regimen, and you go to work, you work hard, you make money kind of thing, the feminine counterpart might be like, listen, that's not how I work. You know what I mean? That's not how I work. The feminine energy, it says, there is an old story that the sun and the wind were debating about who was more powerful. After boasting about their prowess, they made a wager. A man walked down the street with a coat on. The wind and the sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was the most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and caught underneath the coat, pulling it and nearly ripping it right off the man. But the man wrapped his coat around himself more tightly to protect himself against the force of the wind. Eventually, perhaps temporarily out of puff, the wind gave up. The sun took over. He shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder, and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather all day. You know, the wind is an air element, right? It's the mind. The mind will tell you have to work real hard. You have to blow real hard. You have to force it off. And the sun is like, just shine brighter. Doesn't take a lot of work. It's not a lot of effort. Just shine really brightly. And the coat will come off all by itself. You don't need to force it off and blow it off. The coat will come off all by itself. You know, and I think this is what you're learning, Leo, with your person. I think as much as effort does manifest things, 99% out of 100, right? The more effort you put in, the more rewards that you should reap. However, not everybody works like that. And I think what you're showing to the Leo, or showing as a Leo to your counterpart, is that you don't have to kill yourself to manifest your dreams. Because your dreams would never kill you to do it. And I think that's what they're learning. I think they're like, wow, so I can enjoy life and be myself and still achieve all that greatness and still achieve all these goals, and I don't have to like go crazy about it. I can actually like work maybe, I don't know, 10, 12 hours a week instead of 60 and make the same amount of money or have the same kind of lifestyle or better. I think they're learning. I think someone is learning in the month of August how to manifest from the authentic truth within. Yeah. All right. One more guidance card. Love your inner goddess oracle. What card above all other cards does Leo need to receive? Gaia and Gelato Goddess. Shine on, brave girl. Shine on. Shine on. We got brave girl and shine on. All right. Gaia, I believe, came out for Aries. Really, she's holding her little nest of eggs. The energy I'm getting off of these two cards, because Gelato Goddess is all about all of your multiple flavors, right? All of the different flavors that you can be in your personality. Why would you want someone who only likes vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry? And those are the only 3 flavors they care about. When you've got 100 fucking flavors. You want someone to appreciate all your flavors. And all the ways you manifest. You know, someone might just simply be a vanilla, strawberry, chocolate kind of manifester. You go to work, you work hard, you get your paycheck, you go home, you spend it, you do it again. And the other person's like, I have so many fucking flavors. Like, you don't even know what I'm capable of creating, right? Because it's not all about just going to work, working hard, making money, and coming home, spending it, and doing it all again. And maybe kind of sort of living life in between and enjoying it, you know, because most of that money goes right to bills, car insurance, blah, blah, blah. I think someone's teaching someone else how to live in a higher energy frequency, a higher manifestation frequency. I think you're actually going to prove it too. Kind of like the sun showed the wind, like, no, it's real, you can do this. Yeah. Everything you need is always there. Anything you need in any given moment is provided for you. If you don't need it, it's not there. If you need it, it shows up in the nick of time. That's what manifesting does. That's what manifesting does, and I think someone's learning that. Because it sucks to work really, really, really fucking hard and not reap the reward of all the effort you put in. But to not have to put in so much fucking effort and reap all those rewards plus some, the other person's going to be looking at you like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, they've manifested everything. And they didn't have to kill themselves to do it. So I think that's what someone's learning in the month of August. Keep shining your light and be brave in it. You're teaching them. You're teaching them self-esteem. You're not letting someone change who you know you are. If you know you're a manifester like that, and they're trying to tell you, no, that's not the way to be, this is where you stand up and say, no, this is the only way I am. No, this is the only way I am. Yeah. All right. So with that said, guys, I hope the message helps. Throughout the month of August, I always suggest people go back and rewatch it about halfway through the month just as a refresher. I know I do. So, until next time, guys, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye.